Okay. Bring us back, Sweet Cheeks.
There you go.
Welcome back. You're listening to the award-winning Curvaceous Bounty at Sin City on whatever we're on, SinCityBounty.com tonight. And all right, Elexia, we need your catch-up.
Okay, so you guys remember when I was telling you that Silent Mike and I sex sessions are like 4 hours,
right? And
then we were able
because
to
pair. Because a quickie is an hour and a half.
Right, we paired it down to an hour and a half quickie.
Oh my God!
And then a little while,
put your ass in the air, be done already.
And then a little while ago, we paired it down again to an hour.
Wow!
So we got a quickie under an hour, which is great.
They're like, ready, go.
Quickies with Silent Mike and I involve lots of fore stuff. You know, there's
Silent Mike. Call it a quickie if you want, but an hour is not a quickie.
I know. So we've been working like crazy this week. He's been working, I've been working, and there was a point where I was finishing something that I had to get done because it had a time limit on it. So I was up till almost like 2 or 3 in the morning finishing it up. We go to bed, and Silent Mike says to me, "Do you want to fool around? I've got to be up at 5:30, 6 o'clock." And I'm like, "I don't think so, babe." And then I go to finish to get ready for bed, and then I come back and I go, "But I really can't say no to you. But we got to make it a quickie, but I know in my head it's going to be at least an hour, right?" So I fluff the pillows and I'm like, "I think we should wait until tomorrow." This was a Thursday night. "Because I don't have to get up Saturday morning. So maybe we should wait till tomorrow." And he goes, "Okay." He was very, very gracious about it because he's done that to me on occasion, which is cool. You know, we're very gracious. We can wait. I get into bed. Of course, we sleep naked together. And do you know how I'm afraid that I'm going to take his balls off when they get stuck between my ass cheeks?
Yes. I don't know if you were on the show when we discussed her.
Oh.
Her butt cheeks like to grab onto his balls, and she's afraid to roll over in the middle of the night. She might rip his nuts off.
Boy, that ass has got one hell of a grip, girl.
Mike going,
I'm just thinking that's a tight ass grip.
And Mike's got really big balls, just so you guys know.
Thank you.
Next time you're...
So they really could get spread in there.
Thank you so much.
Next time you're at the pool, look at his crotch.
Well, it's not just the whole fact that my ass grabs onto him, that package area. It's just that we're two naked bodies sleeping next to each other. You know, skin sticks to each other, so there's always that part too. And so I'm afraid to hurt him. Well, he cuddles up behind me. We get all comfortable like we do because we always spoon before we fall asleep. And there's his balls in my ass with extra. And I'm like,
it's like, hello.
I'm like,
hello, wake up, hello.
So I'm like, I am so afraid to move right now. He goes, "Yeah, I can't help the hard on, baby." And I said, I throw the covers and I said, "All right, just do me. Let's go." Half an hour.
That's the line. Just do me, baby.
That's like
the dirtiest you've ever
I know.
It's almost nasty.
Fuck my fat pussy.
It makes her giggle every time. She can't do any sort of...
Now she's got to get you. Just do me, baby. Fuck my fat pussy. There you go.
So there was a little bit of that talk. Of course, he always whispers in my ear, and it was great. And it was when we got up out of bed, it was only a half an hour later. I was like, "This is awesome! We're like in a half an hour." Of course, afterwards, the cleanup and the making the bed again and all that took a little time, so it was about an hour later. But the sex part was just half an hour. It was great.
That's funny. That's so funny.
Never have I met a couple. Never have I met a couple who struggles to have short sex.
I know.
Is that a nerd thing to like? I mean, like, you know, this was like 4 hours later. That was fucking awesome. That was fucking awesome. But like, I don't know.
No, the nerd thing is...
We were 1 hour and 52 minutes and 16 seconds this time.
I love the 4 hour thing. I love it. And, you know, we get done. We make sure we eat dinner really early.
I don't want somebody in my bed that long.
Full stomach.
I'm ready to send them home.
And then I'm not like an advocate for either one or whatever.
Right, you know, I don't want anybody staying around that long. It's 4 hours.
You know, I have to tell you, the whole 4 hour thing started because Silent Mike was, he had his hurt leg for a while.
Oh, yeah.
So he was was home all the time, so we had tons of time to do stuff. And these were great sessions, and then we get up, we eat, we drink, we maybe watch TV, and these were great. But now that we're working all the time, we don't have as much time. So I have this stuck in my head that, it's going to be 4 hours. I'm going to pretend not to want sex.
Oh, see, that's what you do when your marriage is ending. Let me go to sleep first so he doesn't want to fuck me.
Well, I would always have that whole 4 hour, it's like 11 o'clock, 4 hours later would be 3 o'clock in the morning. I got to get up at 6 o'clock.
If I sleep down, how many hours do I have left?
So now we've got the under half hour thing, which is awesome, which I can live with. And on the weekends, now that I have, my weekends off, we can do the whole 4 hour thing.
Well, that's the difference between no sex and sex is the time. So it's better to have short sex.
Right.
Now, a couple of stories. Thank you. One of the stories that I heard this week was a young lady was in my office for some social media help. And I was, she's a writer. So I said, have you thought about maybe keeping a blog? Because she wrote a novel and she doesn't have any outlets right now. She does it on Facebook. And I said, well, have you thought about doing it on a blog? Because then you can put sponsors on it and you can do, there's so many things that you can do with the blog and send it to Facebook as well. And she goes, no. So I said, well, let me show you a couple of blogs. And of course I took her hours, with our sponsors on the side and everything. And then she saw the pecker page, the title. And for those of you who don't know, we have a collection of penises.
I got a few.
Oh, and by the way, that was a conversation at the club I had with somebody last night.
Did you get my penis?
Did.
I finally got a penis picture.
Wait. And for those of you who don't think Google Plus is going anywhere, I got a penis picture on Google Plus. So there you go. So she goes, well, what's the pecker page? Because she knew what pecker meant. And I said, and this was here at work. So I'm like, I don't think you want to see that. And she goes, no, I want to see. And I said, well, it's penises. And she was with her friend, and her friend goes, can we see them? We can compare them to our husbands.
Oh no. Honey.
So I clicked on the page.
What have they seen her husband's penis? Oh my God, that's it!
So we have 50 right now, and I've got like another 5 more to put up
In
there.
less than a month, we've had 50 fucking penises come through.
And the more you tell men we're putting your pecker on the pecker page, the more they send.
I have one for you. Do you want it now?
Yeah, exactly. I will send now. Are you ready?
So they're all, and their mouths are dropped, their jaws are on the ground as they're looking at these penises going by, and they're having a great time. They're giggling like little girls. It's so funny.
Because women love penis.
Women do. Women love penises.
Except for Wendy.
And she did say, she goes, they're all so big. And then we got to a small one. She goes, oh, that one looks like my husband's. And then she proceeds to tell me that we were talking about penises, and I said, she said something about her husband walking around the house naked. I said, so your husband walks around the house naked all the time? No, only when he wants sex.
So that's like the, not, honey, do you want sex? He just gets naked.
This is what she says. She goes, when he's walking around the house naked, I just get really close to the book that I'm reading and don't look up so I don't make eye contact, or else we have to go have sex.
Eye contact with the one-eyed Willie?
I don't understand. Women don't want to have sex with their husbands.
You know what? My boyfriend is gone for 6 weeks at a time, every 6 weeks. And you know what? I want to have sex with him as often as possible.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
And if we lived together, his penis would be broken. I would suck it or fuck it.
I don't understand wives that won't fuck their husbands. I don't get that concept.
I don't either.
If he's bad, girls teach him. If he's your husband, you got to keep him for a while, so you might as well teach him to do it right.
Look, I just have this picture of Sweet Cheeks with a husband that don't know what he's doing, and she going to the library like, read this motherfucker because we can't have this stuff.
She's got a pamphlet she hands out to every husband.
If you can do 1 through 10,
to every husband, I've only had 2.
If you can do 1 through 10, we can work on 11 through 15, and I'll teach you those.
This is no lie, you guys. This is no lie, and I don't mean to go in your ketchup. Are you done with your ketchup?
Yeah, I'm done.
But this is no lie. This just happened. I didn't put it in my thing. But a guy had contacted me that I had sex with a few times. Okay, and we're chit chatting, and but he wasn't really good at it. Okay,
Wait, he got a few times.
Sex, not dates.
I know, but still, she had to go see him more than one time.
Twice. Okay.
Twice. Okay.
So anyway, so he's so he's texting me and we're kind of getting the subject, and I finally said to him, he knows I don't want to date him or whatever, so he's like, well, maybe I should come to that club of yours and meet some women, and will you introduce me? Sure, I'll introduce you. So will you tell him that I'm worth the time? Well, we need to talk first.
He wanted you to write him a resume.
I think so.
No, he wanted a reference letter.
I'm going to become a sexual surrogate now, because he said, so he said, why? What did I do wrong? It's not about what you did wrong. It's what you didn't do. Okay?
So you're going to teach all the boys how to eat pussy?
Eat pussy and finger pussy. Right. So he's like, well, will you show me? And then will you introduce me to your friends?
When you have a wealth of knowledge, you have to share.
I know. And he's such a nice guy, and it was so funny.
You know what? Yeah. We need to put a flyer up at the college over at the AV Club, because you'll get lots of
the AV Club. I need to start charging $50 an hour, right?
Nerds, right? We've turned you on to nerds now.
Yeah, I'm okay with nerds. Like Munch. Munch.
I wonder if they ever fucking watch our show. Right. You boys watch our show.
Munch, I want you.
She wants to see what your name is about. That's what she wants.
and if you need assistance learning how to munch, I can help. But yeah, so this person was like, will you teach me? And all right.
She's our very own pecker whisperer.
DJ said you got your biscuit eaten before the show. Just saying.
I thought you weren't having sex.
They weren't for a few days.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
You remember that one time when she tried to say that they weren't going to have sex, and we all...
Well, that's because he was holding...
It was his...
That was his deal.
And actually, right now, I was on Grounded or some shit he said earlier. Yeah.
You guys have the weirdest relationship, I swear.
I know. It's kind of funny, huh?
He does also say he's hungry right now.
He's hungry?
Yeah.
She'll stop by the McDonald's on the way home.
He needs practice to get better. And he's willing to take lessons.
Well, I'm the sexual surrogate.
See? That's another fucking door, right?
I believe she's first on the list for sister wives, right?
I am. I keep volunteering to be their sister wife. I want to be a sister wife.
Jessica Vegas, did you know that you're right down the street from the station? She's at Rainbow Vegas Drive. Yeah. Anyway, she wants to go to water aerobics with you.
Okay.
Callie Guy says camping is going to be interesting, baby.
Sure is.
Who's all going
in your new tent?
Wait a minute, is your child going camping with you?
Yes.
Oh, you got separate tents?
You got Benadryl?
We got.
Yeah.
We've got a divider and a ball gag. We'll get to that when it's my turn for ketchup.
Okay.
All right, I'm done.
All right, let's
break it?
Yeah, let's break it real quick.
Oh, you guys make me laugh so hard, I'm gonna choke to death.